Dr. Farooq Iqbal, and I'm a surgical resident, and now I'm gonna teach you how to interpret the atrial blood gas, the ABGs. And you can see that it is actually a three-step procedure method, and the third step is actually a chart. This is actually a chart, a whole chart, and the link of this chart in you can say one-page Word form is. I will paste it into the description, and you can download it from there. And let us begin. Then how to interpret the atrial blood gas. Now in this method, the first two steps you have already I think known to it that in first step we have to differentiate between acidosis, alkalosis and normal ranges, acidosis versus alkalosis. So it's simple, everyone know it that if the pH is less than 7.37 it is acidosis, acidemia, and if it is greater than 7.45 it is alkalosis, alkalemia. And if it's between the 7.3 it is from 7.35 to 7.45 it is normal range, the pH is normal. So it is the first step you have differentiated. Now successfully you have differentiated between the pH that the ABGs is either showing acidosis, alkalosis or normal. And the second step is actually the same, the old thing, Rome criteria, Rome method, which will differentiate you simply that there is a metabolic problem or respiratory problem. So this is simple. There is one rule of this Rome method that you have to first match the partial pressure of carbon dioxide. If partial pressure of carbon dioxide is normal in range, then you have to match the bicarbonate. Okay, so if the same rule, and I would recommend, if some of you haven't studied this Rome method, you can say you can. First you have to visit other you can say YouTube videos. There are many videos on YouTube on Rome method. So first you see that and then come back to this video. Then let's continue that pH. If the pH and first you have to first match the pH and partial pressure of carbon dioxide, of course. If the pH and partial pressure of carbon dioxide is in opposite direction and one is increasing, it means that one is increasing and the other is decreasing, then it's respiratory problem. The lung is the main culprit. Okay, and if on the other hand the pH and carbon dioxide is in same direction, it means that either both are increasing or both are decreasing, both are increasing or both are decreasing. So it is metabolic problem. Okay, it means that the kid it means that something is in you can say in a simple form, we actually say that it is a metabolic mean kidney. It is actually totally not true, but we from now we will respiratory mean lungs and metabolic mean kidney. Okay, then we have, for just sake of consideration, okay, no, then if the pH is in normal range, then it is maybe it is a mixed type. Okay, so, okay, this is the second step, very simple, no problem. The third step we will differentiate between compensating versus uncompensated and mixed type. Okay, so you have to understand the chart. In this chart you have one side you have respiratory, the other side you have metabolic. Okay, and in between we have mix. So if you have successfully diagnosed from the first two steps that the problem is actually respiratory acidosis, okay, you diagnose that the problem is respiratory acidosis from by first two steps. So then you have to see the bicarbonate. Okay, so in respiratory you have to see bicarbonate, and in metabolic you have to see partial pressure of carbon dioxide. Okay, so if there is problem in respiratory acidosis, then you have to see the bicarbonate. If the bicarbonate is increasing, it is compensating. If it is normal, it is uncompensated. Simple as that. To make your concept clear, so this is actually respiratory acidosis, mean that the respiration or the lungs is causing the acidosis, is causing the blood to become more acidic. Okay, the lung is causing acidosis. Okay, so what kidney is doing, of course, I have already told you that we consider kidney as bicarbonate. Okay, so if the lungs are causing acidosis or increasing the acid of the blood, then kidney should increase bicarbonate so to compensate it, to cope with it. Okay, so if the kidney is increasing the bicarbonate in the blood, it means the kidney is compensating. So respiratory acidosis, so it is compensating, compensated or partially compensated. You can say it very anything. It is sometimes called partially compensated respiratory acidosis or compensating respiratory acidosis. Okay, so if the kidney is successfully increasing bicarbonate to cope with this acidosis caused by lungs, so it is respiratory compensating respiratory acidosis. If the kidney is doing nothing and bicarbonate are still in normal range, so it is uncompensated. The kidney had not yet started compensating. Then we have the respiratory if alkalosis. If your first two step you have successfully diagnosed that it is respiratory alkalosis, then if the bicarbonate is decreasing, it means it is compensating. If the bicarbonate is normal, it is uncompensated. So again, the lungs is causing the blood to become more and more alkalotic. So the kidney should decrease or excrete the bicarbonate. If it is decreasing, kidney is decreasing the bicarbonate or excreting the bicarbonate, so it is compensating. If not, and the bicarbonate is still normal, it is uncompensated. Now come back, let's talk about the metabolic. In metabolic you have to see the opposite, the bicarbonate. Metabolic mean bicarbonate, no? Metabolic mean kidney, metabolic mean bicarbonate. You can say anything, it is just a consideration, okay? Not go and that it is hard and fast, not an hard and fast. So metabolic mean kidney and kidney means bicarbonate, okay? So we have, whenever there is a metabolic acidosis or metabolic alkalosis, we have to see the partial pressure of carbon dioxide to identify either it is compensating or uncompensating. There is one difference. It is same like if the metabolic acidosis, so partial pressure of carbon dioxide should be decreasing. Okay, so then it's mean it is compensating. To understand, the kidney is causing or the there is somehow there is a increase in acid in the blood, so it is called metabolic acidosis. Okay, so the lungs have to, you can see, excrete more and more carbon dioxide through the lung by hyperventilation, of course, because carbon dioxide is an acid, through because carbon dioxide combined with water and form carbon dioxide, so it is considered an acid. So it is a compensating. Okay, if it is decreasing, if it is normal, it is uncompensated. Similar, and the arrow is changed, but overall you can say the phrase is different. Overall you can say the composition is similar. But in metabolic acidosis there is a third thing. If the partial pressure of carbon dioxide is increasing, then there is metabolic acidosis and respiratory acidosis. So it's mean that respiration is not only not compensating, but it is actually worsening the thing. It is also making the blood more acidic. So the kidney is causing the metabolic acidosis, and the respiration is also causing the acidosis. Eh? Maybe through uh, due to somehow the hyperventilation, maybe some mechanism. Okay, so the next thing is metabolic alkalosis. Okay, if the bicarbonate is if the partial pressure of carbon dioxide is increased, then it is compensating normal. So then it is uncompensating. If it is decreased, it means it is metabolic alkalosis with a respiratory alkalosis, both alkalosis. Here we have both acidosis, here we have both alkalosis. Both are doing the same thing. Okay, so this is the third possible thing. Now just quickly came and we came to mixed type. In mixed type there are four possibility, and the fourth possibility is that fourth possible thing is not possible. Okay, which is this, it is not possible. So we're gonna talk about 1, 2 and 3. Okay, this is in this case, first you have whenever you see there is a normal range is given in an ABG, so you don't have to go through Rome criteria. It is mixed type. Actually a patient is having symptom of, so of course it is mixed type. Okay, and in mixed type, and so you will see that if the partial pressure of carbon dioxide and partial pressure of bicarbonate is both are increased, it means normal range of carbon partial pressure of carbon dioxide is 35 to 45. millimole per liter, and the bicarbonate is 22 to 26. If both are greater than their normal ranges, then it is respiratory acidosis with metabolic alkalosis. You have to remember it. If both are decreasing, there is respiratory alkalosis with metabolic acidosis, the opposite. If it is in normal range, if it is in normal range, if the bicarbonate is in normal range, then the metabolic acidosis with metabolic alkalosis. Okay, so this is all. My brother is calling me, so this is the all the thing, and the simple chart you can say. Thank you so much.